Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a fill-in for my mom's nails. As you can see, they have grown very long, and I'm very proud of this set because the retention on these, my mind is blown. But as I keep on practicing and getting better, um, my work just kind of shows the process of me or progress, I would say, should say, of me just continuing to practice um, my craft. So now we're just removing her old polish that she had. She did have a little bit of lifting on that pointer finger, so I did remove a good chunk of that out. And she literally only broke one nail, and that was like a couple of days prior to this while she was at the grocery store. Have no idea. So I'm just going ahead and using my 5-in-1 bit that I got from my local nail supply store, and just using that at about I think I was using about 13 to 12 to 13 RPM, 13,000 RPMs, just so I can make quick work of the removal process. And I keep forgetting that I have my dust collector, so I said I might as well, try to remember to use this as often as possible. So, and this was very inexpensive one. This was like one of my first purchases I bought back when I was in school. So definitely it's something that you want to invest in just to kind of keep all the dust and debris down when you're filing. One day I'll work up to, buying a more advanced and professional version of it, but as of right now, I'll stick to my handy dandy Amazon find. And with this nail, this is the one that she broke, so I just removed all the lifting and took the bulk of the acrylic down just to a very thin layer, and then I'm gonna add the tip to that nail. So now I'm cutting down the nails right at where her natural nail grew out, because they're pretty much even all around. So I went ahead and did that, and then I'll just file and buff those so that they'll all be even. Went ahead and pushed back her cuticles, and then I'm going in with my sanding band to remove any shine from the natural nail area, and to get rid of that cuticle, any cuticle that had grown on her nail bed. And them cuticles was tough, boy. You sort of saw me trying to scrape them bad boys. Might look like I'm just pushing just nice and easy, but heck no. So now I'm going in and cutting any excess cuticle that have grown out around her epinetium area. Then going in with some Young Nail Swipe and cleaning off the dust and debris off of her nail beds. I don't know why I did that first and not file her nails first. So I'll go back and clean that dust and debris off. Honestly, I've really been thinking about it. I don't know, I haven't, but I need to write down my steps that I have so that, you know, I can kind of keep my like a routine going when I am doing clients' nails. And I think that would help me really stay on track on what I'm supposed to do for every client so that they can have the best retention possible. So I think that is something I will be working on. So now I'm going in with Young Nails Protein Bond. And then I'll go ahead and get ready to add a tip to the thumbnail. My mom has wide thumbnails like I do, so like we have like normal, I mean, I guess our nail beds are a little bit bigger than average, but we have to use bigger sizes more than like average women do. So now I put her thumb side by side and I cut just a little bit less, a little bit more than what her other thumb was because I know I'll be doing a little bit of filing and everything. So I wanted to give myself room to, you know, any errors or anything, I can make the necessary adjustments and file it correctly. So with this fill-in, I don't have to use much. I just used a small bead of acrylic, and I'm using the Mia Secret UV LED monomer just to reduce the smile since I do my nails at home. So while one hand is under the LED lamp, I can go ahead and do the fill in on the other hand. So I'm switching alternating between hands, one in the lamp while the other one is getting the acrylic application. And I always try to keep the nail in a downward motion so that the acrylic bead can, I can let gravity assist with the acrylic bead running down the nail so that I won't have to worry about it like sliding over to the side or anything like that. And then once she comes back to get her nails done again, I'll do a soak off and then we'll just do an overlay since her natural nail is going out. So now that the acrylic is all dried, I'm going in to tighten up the shape. And then I'll go in with my e-file to go ahead and blend in the cuticle area and get rid of any excess acrylic or any bulk acrylic that I did. But I think I did pretty good. I didn't have to file too much on my e-file since my application is getting a lot better, so I don't have to kind of go behind myself to smoothen it out even more or take down a whole lot of acrylic. And I do apologize again for being out of frame. I do believe I will fix this momentarily when I realize that I am out of frame. Bingo. So yeah, I just took that same 5-in-1 bit and just what I did too, because I did cut the nails down so it was very thick around the free edge, so I did thin that out a bit as well, because it was like the thickness of that nail, since it had grown out and I cut it, it was thicker than a normal free edge should be. So I went ahead and took that e-file and filed that area down so that it'll be thin enough but not too thin. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and your notification bell. Thank you. Now I am buffing the surface just to smoothen it out. Then I'm going to cleanse the surface of the nail beds to prepare for gel polish application. So after I clean off the nail beds, I will go in with my base coat and do a thin layer of base coat, and then I would cure that under the lamp for 30 seconds. And she wanted some Halloween themed nails, so each color that I'm using for her set, I will do a thin layer of polish, then I would cure that for 30 seconds and then do a second layer and then do a full cure for 1 minute, sometimes 90 seconds depending on the polish. Yeah, I don't know why I grabbed that black. It was like the oldest black that I've had, and I've been using this one black that I've had. So I'm like, I don't know why I used that. So I threw that away, and I went ahead and got my regular black that I normally use. And as you can see, you see me have my phone there, taking inspo from Pinterest, and I wanted to do a little bit of hand art or drawing on her nail. So right here, for some reason the base coat didn't cure well, so I had to get that off of there and start over. So in between, like I said, in between each cure is a 30-second cure, and then a full 60 to 90-second cure for that second coat. And y'all, when y'all see my mama wiggle her fingers, she just be so excited to be on camera. I'm like, Mom, I'm not famous yet, but I guess you're gonna be YouTube famous one day. It just tickles her to see her, like she sees her hands on my monitor, and it just tickles her. So if it makes her happy, that's fine with me, as long as she's happy. So this particular nail, the design had like a smoky kind of look to it, so it was kind of sheer. I mean, kind of, like I said, smoky, not necessarily gray, but not black either. So what I did was I mixed some black with some top coat, and that's what you see me putting on her pointer finger here. Is a thin layer of that. So I cured it, did like a flash cure for like 15 seconds, and then repeated the same thing on the other hand as well. Now with this nail, since this is the one that I'll be drawing on, I am going to put a matte top coat on there because it just makes it easier for me to draw on, and I'll have her cure that under the lamp for 30 seconds. So I am drawing some spider webs on the nails. I know I'm using my Saviland gel paint, but I know eventually I am going to get some better gel paints. I just think these work well for a beginner. So once I go in and draw those, I would have her put it under the lamp just to do a flash cure, and then I will go over the nails again just so that they can be a lot darker. So I'm taking this glitter from Kiara Sky, kind of like a, I want to say it's like a metallic, just to kind of give this nail a little bit of a different look to them. And just rub it in with a makeup sponge because I figured that out like a few days prior to this, that's an easy way to get the glitter on. And it is that rub-on kind of glitter, so you can kind of you can sprinkle it on or you can rub it on. And then I'm using some black, kind of metallic black crystals to make spider bodies so that I can make a little spider on her nail. All right, and I did want these to glow in the dark, so I went ahead and put a glow in the dark top coat on the nails, and I cured that for a full 90 seconds. And it is a no wipe top coat, so I didn't have to worry about that. And you see me taking some of that top coat and putting it in between the little spaces on the spider web so that you can still see the glowing throughout the in between the spider web spaces. And once I am done with curing everything, I'll go in with some cuticle oil from my local nail supply store. and it smells so good. But I went ahead and applied that to her cuticles, because boy, them bad boys was crusty. So tell me what you guys think about this set, and if you have any suggestions on sets that I should do in the future, just let me know. I'll be happy to try them out. Any products that you guys have seen or anything that you want me to try out as well, please let me know down in the comments. And those of you who are still here, put a little candy emoji in the comment section to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.